Welcome friends and traders on the scalping of currency pairs or scalping the futures like 6P, 6E, 6J, all those currency futures. Now scalping, this is on a 2-minute chart. If you are a scalper and want to scalp, you need to have extremely tight control, risk management. And the scalper doesn't care about taking 1 or 2 stop losses, so he's gonna run maybe 20 times a day his campaign, and he's gonna keep going and going and going. End of the day, he's gonna be winner, or he meets his objective for that day. In today's world, money is offered by lots of companies in the retail industry, so we don't have to worry about that part. So what is left for you to worry about is having the right tool set, right coaching, and right methodology. All right, so here on this structure we have contract tracker. Since we are running on 2-minute chart, the lengths have been doubled to 26 here, that's all. So folks who have this, and they can replay this. Then we have Ranko, and we have a specialized Hakinashi. So what are we doing here? So we are confusing and triangulating the price chart with harmonics of non-price charts, which are Hakinashi and Ranko, and they are designed for trend effectiveness. They're designed for just that. The market is moving sideways for no reason because time is clicking. All the indicators are like getting out of control because it has to move forward. So if you want to do some technical trading, especially in Forex market, which is highly technical market, you can use some Hakinashi and other kind of bars which are designed for these indicators to be becoming more effective. Now they are synthetic bars. All right, so what we have done at a 6-9 forecast, we have generated this synthetic overlays on price bar. So we are fusing 3 different phenomena because we are, after all, 3, 6, 9. So fusion of 3 different things could be a prescriptive approach to scalping. All right, that's all there is. So how do we approach it? So this is it. So here it is. Now you see these dotted lines and you see color lines. These are bars. So you're putting on bars, not on other things, on bars. So we can see it, open, high, low, close bars. In May 59, you can control it like any other software. These dots, and so that is the color. So now there are bars. That is the bar, sorry. And the color of the bar is Hakinashi. These lines are Rankos. So in mathematics of Ranko, mathematics of Hakinashi is overlaid. Structure is ready. You need to have one oscillator. We're gonna use contract tracker. We won't go too far and deep into this, but what are we going to do? Where's my entry? Where's my stop loss? And where's my target? That's all there is. That's all there is to trading, right? And this market doesn't move that like NQ, like it'll just one bar, they will just flush everything, right? So ES, EU, British pound, all these things, you can do it. Just to show you again before we move forward, this is EU. All right. Okay. You come to do your business. The best thing to do, look at the direction we want to take, and that is where the oscillator is aligned. There are 2 lines on the bottom and 1 yellow line on the top. And then we have done the oscillation. We also have a Bollinger Band injected in the oscillator. So, and this is using 10 standard deviations, right? Don't have to worry about the logic. You are a scalper. Your job, if you wish to take it, is to make money, print money. All right. So let's take this 2-day example and be done. So you have to start a campaign and you have to pick the direction. All right. So let's start from here, start from anywhere, doesn't matter, because remember, the methodology is pretty strict. Okay, that's what you need as a scalper. The best trades are ones where everything is, the bias is here, take longs until you go from, so on the bottom side, I want to start my campaigns like these, okay? I want to be in the extreme like this. I'm gonna do my campaigns. Win or lose, right? So I'm looking for these campaigns. When it is at the bottom, I'm looking for these campaigns, okay? When market is not going anywhere and the desperation sets in as a scalper, that's why you have Bollinger Band. Sometimes it will not be at zero. You can go from here. Remember, tight risk management. This is all the scalping is all about. It's fun, it's beautiful, we love it. So you understand what's going on, right? Okay. So if I'm here, excuse me, let's go start from here or anywhere you want. Let's finish the discussion and we can move. This 2-minute chart, we have so many opportunities. The best opportunities would be where everything aligns. Okay, all right. Minimum alignment, we can recommend something, but as you put it on your charts, we want this to be blue. That means Hakenashi behind the scene has mathematically turned bullish. All right, blue. Here, mathematically, red bars, Hakenashi has turned red. That's all there is. Okay. These dotted lines will print. Now, this is saying Hakenashi here is bullish, blue is bullish. Hakenashi this pinkish dots or reddish dots are bearish. We're gonna use this Ranko structure as entry, stop loss. All right, you got, now people who are smart, they know what I'm after, and they think they got it. So here I'm looking for long trades. Best thing is to be patient. Remember, scalping, you will get 20 trades a day. All right, there it is. It turned blue. I'm waiting for something. What is the second thing? This bar. What happened in this dot, after this dot? We have two things, two mathematical structures turned bullish. One is Hakenashi, which is blue bars, and then Ranko, which is dots. Where's my entry? Where's my exit? So this is where market is sitting here. You can go long here. Stop loss will be one tick below this. It came down to punch you, but it did not punch you. Right? Stay here. Target is this height is one target. Right? Scalping is just gonna be this. And now if you are able to, luckily it visited this level. Remember, when the trend is changing, they'll revisit those sentiments. Even though this bar is red, this bar is actually a bullish bar. I got this. All right, I don't want to touch it. Okay, I'll just zoom in. Look at this, close is here, close is there. Okay, higher close. This is a bullish green bar, but we are overlaying the color so you can't see it. So this is, if I go along here, right? If I get stopped out, no worries, I'm still bullish. But I never got stopped out. Right, so if this one happens, it comes back. Your long, this is your long, this is your stop loss. It gave you a chance to get your profit. So you know this width, the height, 1 to 1, right? 1 to 1. So you can see, okay, this is my height, boom. Make the trade, you took your profit, you're done. Now, second contract you may want to get stopped out and stay there where it is for the run up. You see this? All right, if not, you got out. There's something to think about. You came back down here. If you're doing with only one contract, you get out. What do you do next? It can keep running up like this, right? This one. This is what we want to catch, those things too. Just because you're scalping, if you want to catch 3 contract strategy, right? Okay, get 2 out. 1 is still holding, and you're not stopped out. Let you stop out or just stay here. Very tight control. So your entry is here, stop loss is here. You got your profits. Boom. Initial risk is always there. All right, it came to retest. It will retest these boxes over and over. So this is a retest entry zone. You can just see this right here. All right, this is it. People who are a little bit more aggressive, they said, oh, I'm gonna just enter early because of this oscillation. What they can do, remember, this box is ready for you. Oscillation came here, right here. Buy here, exit here. This is already there. Stop loss will be here. And if it catches, right? So now if you are sitting right here, you got your profit. Boom. 2 are out, 1 is holding. And market is going this, keep on holding. Now this is where you can hold all the way till Ranko is done. Do you understand? Or this oscillation goes to the other side. This is how you can start scalping and catch up and be on the other side. But this is all, as a trader, you got to practice. Scalping is a lot of practice and focus. Once you have started the campaign, you don't stop in the middle. You understand? Win or lose. And don't look at the profits. You're just executing perfectly. Perfectly. Execution is the key. Direction, bias, entry, exit. It's all right here. You may have a second chart or bigger levels of say 54 where market is going, and right, another big ratios on hourly chart. We know market is going to go here, there, right? So if you know from a bigger level that this is going to be turning point, which you should know precisely, we know that and we teach that, right? There it is. This is how you want to scalp. Let's do. Now you know what we're after. You need to have some bias and some trigger. All right, so you can say, hey, market, if this is too slow for you, make it faster, and nobody's stopping you. I'm just giving you the method to think, how to think correctly and how to trade scalping properly. All right, so here it is. You're gonna go shorts from here. The best thing would be everything becomes bearish. Now scalp. Now this dead zone, don't trade it. Okay, so now let's say this one, right? Market went up above the Bollinger Band, did not go to yellow for reversal, but it went out, and okay, and let's see, we will start doing some campaign short side there here. You can see it. I need red bar, and Ranko is the best. If I want to jump the gun, I need at least one. So this is a red bar which showed up at the close of next bar right here. It is still at this bar. You need to have one minimum, 2 for the best trading. Here both became red, right? Hakenashi and Ranko, they are both short at this close of this bar, and market is right here, right? When short here, stop loss is here. It will come to retest these levels. This is how it will rotate both sides, but you're hiding behind this 1, 2 ticks above this. That's it. And you know the height. 1 to 1 is here, and then third one for a runner. That's it, right? Clean run. All right, here, look at this oscillator, went above the BB, now it's coming down. Now it came inside. I know this, they may flip. So what do I need? Same thing. This one bar gave you everything you need right there. When this bar closes, now it may not be here. This is where you have to check, right? All right, the moment this is my range, my stop loss is going to be just my where I'm entering, dots above this. Okay, all right. So if I'm entering here at the close of this bar, maybe we don't know it's gonna move straight like this, or it's gonna come back just like here and it goes come to retest at the level of entry twice and then takes off. We don't know these things. We just have to rely on the oscillations. All right. So oscillation is telling me that hey, short might be in progress. So when this short started happening, both came together. We know this momentum has shifted to the short side. All right. So if you jump the gun, you're here. Stop loss is going to be here or here. All right. You have to do 1 to 1. If this is here, then 1 to 1 is here. It just got you in and all wins. You understand? Yes, sir. All right. So this is how you can do scalping. Let's do this day. Market is opening like 3. This is New York time frame. So we operate in New York time frame. All right. Here, start thinking about long campaign. This bar is already printed. Stop loss is here. Enter here. If you want to wait for all at least 2 bars to come together, which is going to be here. Market is still sitting here. Go long here. Stop loss is here. Takes off. You see this? So you cannot think too much in scalping. You need to have a very strong, as I said, controls. Entry, exit, don't think. We can't think actually. No time to think. All right. But this market doesn't move as crazy as NQ, right? So you have time to think as well. You can do your work, right? And be ready. If I do say 54 here, we know this is coming. We know this is coming. And now this is your entry point. So this doesn't have to be a scalping scenario where if you're doing your effective trading, you can overlay this indicators on your existing chart and get some effective entries. This is a trading system in itself. Now here, market came down close to 0 and it could rally from here, right? So let's say we jumped the gun here. Market came down, it went here, boom, stop loss. See that? Boom. We expect it. So we have a first stop loss. No problems. What am I going to do now, right? We know it's going to take me long only. We try again. This time market came down, gave us this bar. I'm going to go long here and stop loss is here. It won. What is the best entry? Right here when everything comes together. This resting here. Stop loss is here, boom, takes off, right? So early entry you may nick you. So I think that's it.